Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. It's 9:13 on the East Coast. I apologize for being a little tardy here today. I was just trying to set up my chart since I haven't traded since Wednesday. So, as we can see here, this market has been on a higher uh, path here to, it's been going higher. So let's see what we're gonna get here. We're having some selling happening right now. Got 17 minutes till the market open. So again, we're not gonna touch this market until probably 9:35, especially on a Monday. Mondays are really tough to trade because um, we have a lot of head fakes. So with that said, we're gonna definitely be careful. We're gonna be looking at the ES and the NQ today. Once again, this is for education purposes only. This is not recommendation to buy any stocks or futures or foreign exchange. So this is just my my point of view, my analysis of the market. You make of it what you will, and also trading is risky. Uh, so meaning you can definitely lose money with doing this. Even if you have the proper training, you still can lose money because the market is, at times can be irrational. So, because, it is traded by irrational people. So it's very understandable that it's not going to behave in a rational way every time. With that said, I'm going to get into the charts. Let me see if there's any question to start this. No question. I think there's a couple of people watching. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Just put it in the chat, and we'll definitely go over that in the comments and chats. Feedback, all that is welcome here. So let me know what you guys are trading or planning to trade today, and how what's your bias for the market. For me, right at the moment here, we can see on the 30-minute chart bottom right. So I'm gonna bring this into focus here. This market, the last couple of days, that was Thursday and Friday, which I didn't trade. I traded here on Wednesday. I think we had a couple of short trades on Wednesdays, I believe. Then that fair value gap created here by this candle at the beginning of Thursday got definitely created a nice little zone here, bounced there a couple of times, and now we bounce off this support. It looks like we're going higher, but I definitely would be very, very cautious today, especially being a Monday. Okay. Especially being a Monday here, I'll definitely be cautious on the ES. What we're looking at here is, for us to engage in this market, we would need to see something like this coming back to this level and going higher. If he breaks this, so we probably gonna start looking for shorts. But here at the moment, we're looking for longs. Now, if we're looking for shorts, the issue is we have a big support area right here. That big support area here is probably something I don't want to go short into. So that's the ES. So let's look at the NQ. NQ is already at the fair value gap. The downside that was created back in, this fair value gap has been created for a while now. Let's see. Yeah, that's been created back here, 14, which is about, more than 2 weeks ago. So let's see what happened here. Same thing here. I like to enter the market on the pullback. when we look at when we look at this here, this area, there was resistance, and right below it, there's a support created. There's a 5 hour gap created by this big candle here last night, or this morning actually. This candle created that 5 hour gap at 7:30. So similar scenario here. What I'd like to see is pull back to here and go higher. So seeing some selling at the beginning of the session here may not be something that's far fetched. That's something that's very possible here. Seeing a sell off here at the beginning, especially here, we're looking at those candles. There was some selling pressure here. Is we testing it? So will it go higher? We don't know. So now where this market may go. Let's say we do a measured move on the NQ. So we're looking at this market going all the way up to the next fair value gap. That happened maybe way back when. So if we try to trace this, let me put a line here so we can track this together here. So this line, this blue line, let's see when this fair value gap was created. We saw the one created the 14. This one was created. Yeah, 14 the same day. Yeah, this one was low. The market started going lower toward the end of the day, and this is right at the beginning of the session, right around 9 o'clock. So that would be a target to the upside here. But this market's already moved quite a bit. I think it already moved 100 points for the day. So let's just, from this bottom here to the top, 105 points. So that's quite a bit. So that's why we may see, we know the NQ can move quite a bit. So another 100 points to the upside here is not something that, which exactly 205 is right at that blue line. That's where 210 because it already moved 105. So it's right. So this being the target makes a lot of sense for the day. So, but I'd like to see a pullback to this support zone before we can go higher. So this is what I'm looking at. If anybody has another instrument they want me to look at, good morning, Noah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the stream. Yeah, if you have any questions as far as what other markets you want to look at, let me know. We'll definitely can look at them. I don't really trade. I used to try to trade all the markets before, but I find that focusing on one or two is the best way to go. I think it gives you a little more intimacy with the instrument. You kind of know like what to expect in certain situations and the kind of behavior they're gonna have. You don't always, of course, we're not always gonna be right, but more often than not, we can know, especially when not to trade them. Because the thing is, as traders, typically we're looking for entries, we're looking for a signal, we're looking for an entry. But the most important skills we can develop as traders is knowing when not to trade. Because when it's gonna be time to trade, a lot of the times, not always, but a lot of times it'll be very obvious. This market is going higher, so let's try to find an entry that makes sense. Like right now, my bias is to the upside. I'm looking at, hey, this market, we're trying to buy it. And as far as my charts, if you're asking what they are, the top left is the Unirenko bars. That's the right line. That's from right line, the money flow system that I traded. I've been trading this maybe for about, I mean, not maybe, we're looking at 2024. So we're looking maybe 2022, I believe maybe 2023. I think it was March 2023, I believe. Yeah, that's the money flow system. But this one in the middle, top middle is the Raptor system by Indicator Warehouse. I've been trading this for more than 10 years now. I kind of went away with it, but I usually look at the system for entries. My structure chart, I use it like a regular time chart. On the top bottom left, we have the ES on the 5 minute, which is the structure chart. Also give me when the market is kind of at retail, or give me an auction curve when the market is at retail. Let me see. Terry Frost, good morning, Joseph. Thank you for me. But okay, sounds good. Yeah, the NQ. We're definitely gonna look at the NQ today. I mean, we're probably gonna look to take trades either or, whichever one give us a better setup. I was saying that bottom left is the structure chart here that I use for, especially when I look at if the market is kind of expensive or it is in value. I like to buy when it's in value, of course, and when it's expensive, try to sell it. But on a day like today, it looks like we're having some. The buyers are trying to take control of this market here. So let's see what happened, and go from there. Let's see. And also, some of the charts you cannot see. I have 4 screens, so I cannot display all the charts that I would have liked to display. So I just click on. I think this is copper. But so basically here, I'm looking at the order flow chart on the ES, which is the volumetric bar. It's a 15-inch chart. You can see here, this market is kind of ranging at the moment. That's why I would like to see a pullback to this zone and go from there. I believe that. So at the moment, the cumulative delta is well into the green, more than 9,000 contracts here. So if you have the lifetime license for Ninja, you have this order flow tool that comes with Ninja, which I have. Or if you have, I think there's a subscription, you can pay $60 a month to get the order flow bundle, they call it. So where you can look at, basically it's like an X-ray of the candle, where you can see what's happening inside. What's being aggressive, what's being passive, and what's being more aggressive. The market moves on aggression, so whoever's going to be more aggressive usually is going to be the winner. Okay, sometimes I bring it over, especially when I'm ready to take an entry, to look at what the order flow is doing. But I always keep my eye on it, regardless. So right now, we're definitely in the waiting mode. 3 minutes to 9:30. So we're gonna look and see what goes here. Now, as far as the top left chart, the light blue meaning we're starting to get the light blue background means that we're starting to get some alignment to the upside. Usually we want to get dark green, like over here. There was alignment to the upside. You could have bought over here, back here. Again, I say that with a grain of salt because real trading doesn't happen in the middle of the chart. It happens on the right edge. So that's why I call the stream, trading the right edge, because this is when really you can do real trading. Because any trader can come and say, hey, I can move back here and say, hey, this is everywhere I would have gone long. But at the moment, what you can do right here, I know right here I'm not gonna go long because I'm at a pivot. It's probably gonna break it. The next major pivot is over here at 60-60. You know, you know. So that's the next pivot. So we're definitely getting some alignment to the upside now. Things are lining up to go long. But again, because it's right before the open, I personally don't trade the open. When the way traditionally people just jump in the market open and they just jump in. I like to let it settle for a few minutes and see where it goes from here. That that dotted line, the yellow line is the Globex VWAP, um, which is the volume weighted average price. So it's basically a moving average of the volume, over time. So this one started at 5 p.m. I'm at 6 p.m. Uh, last night. 6 p.m. start right here. I was just gonna see market open to the downside. Dark pink means we're getting alignment to the downside. This is when we would want to take a short. But as you can see, not all of it's gonna be working all the time. And the gray meaning, hey, we're having some kind of disagreement between the different bar sizes. But here we're definitely looking at some order flow going to the upside here. The cyan is it's a level that we have some aggressive buying, and the magenta is aggressive selling. So this is the ES. So we're gonna look and okay, market's open. It's 9:30. So this is the push we kind of anticipated. Okay. They're going higher. But again, we're going to give it at least 5 minutes before we decide the position. Now, you may say, okay, why? The market's running away. Why just jump in? Now, jumping here would be chasing the market. I don't chase it. So, on the NQ, around 50, around 50, if they're bringing back around 50 here, we may take a stab at it and see, if it comes back around 50 and give us a U-turn, we may take a stab at it. But also, we may be dealing with a runaway market here, where everything is running away to the upside. As you can see here, the ES is kind of not really moving, but the NQ is, as you know, can fly. So, and the ES, this blue line here is resistance. So we're definitely gonna be careful. That's why I'd like it to come back to my line in the stand here, which is 5150 on the ES. And the NQ, let me see what that is. NQ is way much stronger than the ES. ES is definitely ranging at this pivot, so we'll wait and see. Looks like it's breaking. It's right at that resistance, though. Like to see a few negative bars before we engage. And NQ is like we would be buying the high of the day. So definitely be careful buying here. We like to buy on the pullback because the market doesn't go up on a straight line. It pulls back, and I'm looking at the order flow here. There's some aggressive selling happening that happened at 61.50. So seeing a little pullback here on the ES I think will be something to be expected here. So the resistance. Yeah. Like to see here is this. And what you're looking at here, this with the needle, it's called the Geiger counter, which kind of measures the pressure, the volume pressure, no, not the volume, the buying pressure and the selling pressure, the difference. So if it's neutral right now, that means the market is really not. This is for the ES. I mean, the market is really indecisive. It's kind of like a stalemate between buyers and sellers. And if it goes red, usually the sellers are being more aggressive. If it goes green, the buyers are being more aggressive. So we'll wait here. Preferably for the ES, I'd like it to get to 61.50. Sorry, 51.50. And give me a U-turn from there. But doesn't look like it wants to let up. Especially the NQ is very, very strong. So the NQ is very, very strong right now. All right, we got a comment. Let's see. All right, Noah. Thank you for being here. We're probably gonna be still here today. It's one of those days we'll be very patient. We may go all the way to 12 noon, or depends on how the market goes. On Mondays, I try to do try to trade with lesser size because we're getting there's a lot of head fakes happening in the market. And the market internals, so the top right chart that gives me my market internals, we can see it's all red. So those diamonds are not sell or buy signals. I mean, this is not a sell signal, but it's just alerting you, hey, there's more. The institutions are selling at the moment. So you don't want to be buying at the moment. Or sometimes, you may get a diamond to the downside and the market still goes up. But more often than not, as we can, a couple of minutes ago, I did say, we're probably going to see some selling here in the ES especially. So let me know, guys, how you guys doing out there? If you guys take any trades yet and how things are going for you. But right now, at the moment, I wouldn't want to be in the market. It's still not. I would need a deeper pullback here for me to go long on the ES. The NQ is approaching. Remember, I did say that. Let's see. Here, the light blue line that I drew before the market opened. That would be the target for the day. If you hit that light blue line, you're looking at over 200 points, which at that point will be very extended. And this is a resistance zone too. So let's just be careful here as far as going long, especially the NQ. We're definitely in for a retracement here. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna step away from my desk for 1 minute. That's not what I want to say. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure. Yeah, still going down here. I'm gonna treat this so far as a retracement. ES here. I said ES, I'd like to get to 5150. If you get to 5150, we see a bounce from there. We may engage long on the ES. NQ again, it's so extended. NQ, what I'd like to see on the NQ is what I call a double pullback. This is the first little pullback. And then it's going to try to go up and maybe go down here and go higher. I'd like to see that. If I see like a little test of this area again. Sometimes we may not get it either. We may not make it in the low. So Geiger counter is aligning to the upside here. It's getting into the green. Yeah, let's definitely wait to go if we were to go long here. Okay, now we are approaching that 5150 level that I talked about earlier. We may see some buying here. Oh, the NQ kind of gave us that double pullback here. The long in the NQ here is definitely something. I don't think I'll be chasing this right here, but at the same time, it's still not clear. It's lining up to definitely to the upside here on the NQ. I'm looking at median Renko in the top middle here. If we get a blue bar here, we may be going higher. If that's the case, then we're gonna have an order to go long at 55 3/4. Oh, I think I kind of missed it here. Is it gonna come back and give me an entry? All right. I hope you guys went long on the NQ here. I didn't really like it much here because we still had a great background, but this market is well, I think I missed the entry here. I wanted to do 55.75. I still may be able to get it. Or is it gonna give us if it give us a bearish bar here and then turn around? Mondays is it's a little wait and see here. So NQ is definitely flying higher. I got the 2 contract. Okay. So I got a bar to the downside here. No, not yet. Okay. Will we get the double pull back here in the ES? It's come back here and give me something like this. And sometimes it may even go lower. Oh, it's going higher. I think with those 2 bars here, and we're getting we're gonna buy we want to do stop limit here on the ES. And we're gonna do ES2 contracts.
Order submitted.
So ES here, we're gonna try to go long here at 57. because the market is doing what it's doing, we're gonna tighten our stop. Normally, our stop is about 5 points. We're gonna tighten our stop wide away if we see, let's just say we'll be in for a point. Let's say we up by a point here. We'll go. We'll definitely play it safe here. Just maybe use 3 points instead of the regular 5. So
Order submitted.
I'm at 57.25. The stop that you see at 52 is more like an emergency stop. Like right now, this market, it looks like it's all right. Like I said, I'm gonna be really more aggressive than usual moving my stop because it's a Monday. So I'm gonna make it a 64 here. No, 54. Sorry. Well, that could be a stop out right here at the moment. It looks like it's gonna be a stop out.
Order canceled.
Timing wise, definitely wasn't the best time. I think we may try along here again because here we got not down because still think this market's gonna go higher here. Or is it? This market is definitely oversold here. This looks like it wants to turn to the upside. Nope. Looks like we're going lower here.
Order submitted.
Again, I'm using the NDT, which is a tool to quickly place my orders. You know, I'm gonna buy on the up close here. If he goes to 55.25, I'll be taking in. Seeing some buying happening here, but yeah, NQ is definitely pushing higher. Which let's see if DES gonna follow that. Because having a no high up here is definitely something that we do here is probably gonna manage this manually. Yeah. Doesn't. Yeah, NQ is. So what's the low on this candle? 52.50. Okay, that means I would have still been in the trade if my emergency stop was still in place at 52, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna come back down here for a couple of ticks and tag me out. Sometimes your plans will not work. That's just part of being in the market here, but definitely the trend is. Feels like it's a little clearer here in the NQ than it's pulling back. So we may see the end of order being canceled here. If it gives me a negative bar, the order will automatically cancel. And that tool really helps to quickly place an order.
Order canceled.
The order got canceled. Okay. I really hit that 51.50. And the low on this candle is 52.25. I'll still be hanging by a thread here. Okay. It's breaking to the downside here. Now it's approaching the VWAP, which is exactly about 60.50. You know, I'm going to round it up to 60.50 here, but it said 60.49.97. Definitely would have lost a bigger amount have I kept my trade at my stop at 52. Can we see a bounce here at this level here? That could be it. I mean, definitely this is the what's going on here?
Order submitted.
This is a less risky trade. We have a defined area that, hey, we know below 50.49 we're gonna be wrong with this trade. So see if we get a bounce here. If not, we might be started looking for shorts. NQ definitely was overextended. He hit that level. If you were here before, and then when we
order canceled.
Okay, at the moment we're gonna. It's 2 minutes to 10 anyway, so let's wait for the 10 o'clock candle to start and see what we're doing here. When the market opened, we went higher. So some people may still want to be cashing out of all this overnight movement. So seeing a bounce here would not be something out of the ordinary, you know. So we have about a minute a minute and change before the next candle on the 30 minutes start forming here. Let me look at the ES. I guess so long was a little premature. We had 57. That's bouncing higher here. We'll come back down and test it again. We'll have to find out. Chat, let me know how things are going for you out there. So far, I got one trade and one loser, but it wasn't like a partial loser for me because normally I got a 5.5.5, but then it was a 3 point. It was about 3.25 point loss. So again, this bounce here looks like it's happening. Or, yeah, this is, do we have news today at 10? That's one thing I failed to look at. Because the way, yeah, this is Wednesday. Yeah, it looks like we're missing out on the bounce here, the ES. Today, December 2nd. Yeah, we do have some news. ISM manufacturing PMI. So we'll definitely wait. It came out positive, so which could be another reason we see the up movement here at the open. I mean at the 10 o'clock candle. But we'll wait. We're trying to wait for a pullback here. Let's see. There you go. So we're looking at the second here. Okay, 10 o'clock came out more than. Yeah, we need a little pullback here to go long. Hopefully it'll come back to 50 and give us a chance to go long again here. The NQ. Oh, 51.50. Called that level a while ago, but and here when the market started to go higher, if I wait for the double pullback here, would be in the money. But again, this is how the market works. You can only trade the right edge. We don't know what was going to happen for sure. We make a lot of assumptions. We make a lot of educated guesses. But at the end of the day, the market's going to do what it's going to do. Again, what I'd like to see here is a pullback. A couple bars negative here on the median Renko. And then for a push higher. And the market internals are still kind of bearish here. See, we're probably going to get that here. We get some pressure going to the downside. So, but if we see a bar to the upside here, we may jump on that to go long. NQ, I don't want to touch that at the moment. To me, it's very extended, much more extended than the ES. Okay. Okay, Geiger counter is going to the upside. gonna put
Order
a buy,
submitted.
buy stop here. If we go higher, I'll be there. Again, my stop will be probably give it a bar. I will not be giving it the regular 5 points here. It's either it's gonna go higher or it's not. So order to go long at 54.75. And if we go below 52, the order will automatically cancel. I'm using a tool called NDT to help me place my orders real quick. Bar close or up. In this particular case, I want to go long if we have a bar that close to the upside, based on the Unirenko on the left side here, top left. Now, if this bar closed down, the order will automatically cancel. Yeah, any questions, any comments in the chat, please let me know. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know how things are going for you. If you're taking the trade, if you're green, if you're red, if you're on the sidelines, let me know.
Order submitted.
Okay, I got failed at 54 on quarters. Let's see if we can. Let's get back to positive here. Again, if we were to take a loss here, I'm going to stop trading for the day. Obviously, I'm not in sync with the market if this doesn't work out. So we're going to keep... we're going to keep our emergency stop in place for now. We're not going to tighten the stop yet. On the median Renko, if we get another bar to the upside going at 56, we might tighten our stop below the swing at 52. Definitely in the green here in the Geiger counter, but price is not. It's not cooperating yet. Now we're going to the downside of the Geiger counter. Again, if we get something, if we get above 56, we will move our stop down. Okay, we get above 56 here. We're going to move our stop up a little bit below this. That's 52. Or is it? Okay, I'm going to move our stop up, because if it comes back down here, that means we are wrong in our assumption. So that's what the stop is there for. When you're trading, you can't be afraid of taking a stop out. if you're wrong, you're wrong. Like right now, the thing is, maybe give it at 51. We're at 50. We're at 50, 40, 50. May give it one more point because they may come back and then tag you out here and go higher, which would suck, but that's just part of the deal here. I have a rule: 3 strikes, we out. So if this trade doesn't work, we may not even get to the third strike. We just we'll see what happens. It's like one tick below here. Definitely arranging here. It's gonna break one or the other, and it's not gonna go our way. It looks like. Because we're 75, we'll give it. We would have got close to a stop here. It looks like it wants to turn around. Well, looks like we're having a push higher here. There you go. Things are looking better. Well, because we're arranging like this, it's tempting to say, hey, let's give it one more point worth of room, but at the same time, we may break one way or the other, but it looks like we might get to a target here. At least to the first target. As a matter of fact, we should turn us up to 53, really. At 9 ticks again, my ATM will be going into break even +1 on one contract and break even flat on the other one. We don't like this back and forth here. Yeah, it's just gonna have to wait and see here. Okay, and Q is going higher, so which is a good bode well for the ES trade. Okay, one more point here. We'll go to break even. This is definitely move at 53 here.
Order canceled.
Targets got filled on the first target, got filled here. So we're going to be trailing the second part of the position. Okay, somebody got a question. Let me see. When you are in this long, take the man. I'm waiting till. Yeah, waiting till 10:30 might be a good way to look at this market right now, Jimmy, because it's very hesitant to go higher here. And at that time, we'll have the initial balance will be formed, so we might have a better idea where the market's going there. I mean, definitely, that's why I have my first target at 10 ticks, only 10 ticks. I didn't move it higher because I wanted to just get a little bit of a win because I'm already down one trade for the day. So at this point, we're really not, if we go higher here and hit my target, we're looking at being positive for the day. Because right now we're slightly negative. Because we got a 3.25 point loss with two contracts. Now we just hit 2.5 points with one contract. So we're still a little bit of negative for the day. But here we'll.
Order canceled.
Okay, we got tagged out here. I was saying earlier, 5-point range. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I think we may we come back to this VWAP again. So when he got to it right here, which at 9:58, right before the news, and he bounced right off it at 9:58 right here. And the NQ is pulling back too. That's another reason here. Long is definitely not something we would want to try here. Okay. I mean, honestly, at this point, the way this market's been moving, with the internals being red, we may be looking for some shorts at some point here. But I'd like it to be below the VWAP, but it's below the VWAP. The RTH VWAP is serving as resistance right now, so seeing a move down here from here would not be surprising at all. Because as you can see, the buyers are exhausted up here. They can't, they got to this level and they couldn't do much. If you look at the bottom left chart, the red line here is the VWAP. Let me put this in the bigger. So this is the VWAP, the RTH VWAP. So we're already below that. So tells us we may go down to the liquidity zone at 47, 48 from here. So I think we might be looking for a sell at the moment. Yeah, the view up is 60, 50, 95. That's probably your overnight, the Globex view up. Yeah, this is where mine is. We're around that 60, 80, Sorry, 60, 50, 80. That's where my view up, the Globex view up is. The RTH view up is at 55, 59 at the moment. The view up that started at 9:30 this morning. So it is so close to 9 to 10:30. We're gonna wait here and see. I'm gonna step away for 30 seconds here. I'm back. Basically here, market is ranging. So in the meantime, I'm not sure where you guys are watching from. Here in the Northeast, I'm in New England, Massachusetts, Rhode Island area. So it's really cold out here. I'm not sure what the temperature is. Please let me know wherever you are what the temperature is, because it's really cold out here. I think overnight it was 18, and at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, let me look here. It's 32. It's basically freezing now. 32. For the ES, when I'm looking at here, about 57. If we cannot break 57, we get a bar to the downside. We may try to go short here. Oh, 34 in NYC feels like 43. Yeah, it definitely feels like 32. I haven't been outside yet, but I can definitely feel it. Thank God for heat. I was saying thank God for heat, because It's freezing outside. Okay, looks like we're seeing that push up here. Can we go above 57? If we cannot go above 57 here, that's gonna spell some trouble for the ES. Same thing with the NQ. Can we make a new high for the day? This is the high for the day at 11. Sorry. Yeah, 196. NQ here. Above the swing at maybe even 58. If we go above 58, we may resume the uptrend here. But if we cannot do that, as a matter of fact, because this might move quickly here.
Order
put
submitted.
a sell stop at 53 3/4 here.
Order canceled.
Got canceled because we got a positive bar. Yeah, 57 1/4. Yeah, I can definitely see there's a lot of orders to sell there. That's that swing.
Order submitted.
Okay, 54 1/4. I'm gonna trying to sell there. If the market comes back down here, we'll get taken in. The cool thing is having a stop limit.
Order canceled.
Hey, if it doesn't go your way, the market, you don't get taken in. I'll try one more time.
Submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. Tells me they may wanna go higher here. Okay.
Order submitted.
Try this again. They pulled them now. So could have been some phantom orders here. But let's find out. Look at my order flow here. Well, if we don't get negative bar here, we'll look for. We'll wait until it's 10:30, so we're kind of really closer to the IB, to the initial balance high, than the initial balance low. So we're like almost right in the middle. So meaning, there you go. We see some movement to the downside right now. Let's see. My Geiger counter is red. Let's see if that's gonna translate to anything here as far as price action. As far as price movement here, yeah, everything is red here, but price still going higher. So
Order canceled.
okay. So at this point, we're like, okay, still on the quarter. Looks like we're marching higher. If that's what they want to do, we'll probably want to play that game with them. But now at this point, we would need a little pullback here. If we get one, we may not get one. Let me know how you guys are doing out there as far as trade, and if you're taking any trades, well, how things are working out for you. Just let me know. Any questions, comments, definitely are welcome. So let me know what you guys are seeing here. Okay, somebody. There's a comment here. It took a small short of 59.50. Yeah. Because that's definitely close to the high of the day. We may see some sell-off here again. High of the day is 61. Let me just click on this candle. 62. So we're getting close to the high of the day here. But as a seller here, you gotta definitely be careful. You may get squeezed. Okay. Short is 60-60. Yeah, it's a nice short so far. It's working out. Definitely gonna stay on the sidelines for now. We got that resistance, which is 61. Yeah, looks like it's breaking to the upside here, but let's wait. Now that's the thing with trading. Earlier, I wanted to go short below 57 here when it gets to this, and I keep, my orders keep getting canceled because it never made a negative bar. To me, that's a win in a sense because that's not a loss. If you just jumped in, right now you'd definitely be at a loss because I wanted to go short at 1.53. My stop, typically it's a 5-point stop, so I'd be out of the trade. But then now I get to trade another day. Now we're definitely getting some selling here. Can we get a pullback without without taking out the swing? So Jimmy, you must have, I don't know if your first target was, but if you shorted at 60-60, you're up about 3 points here, more than 3 points at one point. So what I'd like to see here is a couple bars to the upside and then a turnaround. 58, 58.50. Kind of almost hitting your stuff here. Oh, probably stopped out. 56.75 here could be a short from NDES, but I haven't. And we got the green background. Things
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can sell it down here. If it goes higher than 59.50, order's gonna get canceled.
Order canceled.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Order got canceled. That's totally fine with me. And hey, market's not going the way I think it's gonna go. At the same time here, this definitely could be a nice juicy sell up here. It's too high for me to buy. So sell make more sense right here. Hit that. Yeah, if we got a negative bar here, because we don't have a new high, 51, that could be a place to
Order submitted.
58 on the quarter. This is what my order is to go short here on the ES. And also I'm looking at the volume profile. We're at the value area high, which is 60 and 60 and a quarter. So again, market is expensive here. Let's see if we get taken short here, but we'll definitely be careful with. We'll see if we. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Market is expensive. You know, as the old saying here goes, buy low, sell high. I know it's a cliche, but it does work sometimes.
Order canceled.
Okay, order got canceled because we got a positive bar. Looks like this market wants to go higher. So let's wait and see here. Okay, if we don't go above 62, let's try the high of the day. We may still see some of our price here because this could be a retest. NQ is at a pivot point as well.
Order submitted.
See if we get taken in here. Again, I'm probably gonna move normally my stop is 5
Order
points.
submitted.
But this time around I think we're gonna move it down to 3, maybe right above 62. If we get any, this is more like my emergency stop. Okay. Okay, we are short. NQ is going down, which is a good help, or a ES short here. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna move my stop down a little bit, because if we do break this pivot here, I think we're gonna go higher to 64. I'm at 58.75. So move it about 1 point. Give it a 163. Okay, at 9 ticks, my target's gonna go 9 ticks. My stop's gonna get moved to break even if we get there. There you go. I see some sellers are getting aggressive here. If we can time a stop even a little lower here at 51.75. Honestly, give it 3 points, or maybe 52.75. Just one more tick. Well, okay. Again, if we break 56.75 here, definitely, honestly, shit is definitely not looking. It's not looking the best here. But we're gonna stick to our rules. We're not gonna let our emotion dictate what we do. We're gonna stick to the plan and give it we give it 3 points and change. If this doesn't work out here, this would be a third trade. So far we got on 1-1, even though a loser was a little bigger than a win. So we'll look at right now. We got some the selling pressures coming back in the market. At this point, we can probably time a stop even down to 60 3/4, which
Order canceled.
my target got filled at first. So right now we're trailing to the downside. Can we get to 50 and 51? I think we can. I'm gonna give it one more point here, but we may get taken out too. I think they may revisit those lows here. My target is right above the Globex view up, which could be a bounce point. Okay, that's the sound we'd like to hear. The dilemma is, should I give it a couple more ticks here or not, because I'm already in profit.
Order canceled.
Got taken out. I didn't move my stop quick enough because I was going to give it one more point so it can actually give me an opportunity to hit my target down here, but that did not happen. So at this point, we're going to be, since we're about wide around the view up, we're not going to take any position until probably clear it, maybe break the view up, which is right above a pivot point. Break the view up, come back to it, then we may want to go short again here. But let's see. This market is very indecisive right now. So let's see. I'll look at my regular computer. Yeah, so far we had break even for the day. Paid the commissions and but we took 3 trades, 2 winners and 1 loser. And the interesting thing is, right now, the market internals are turning green. Which is very interesting. Meaning I think we got some people short here in the NQ and they may bring it back way up. Could be the case here with DES as well. So that's why we're going to be careful here. It's 10:54. It's almost 11. I think London closed in about 30 minutes. So that's another time in the market you got to be very, very careful when you see the European markets, London closing soon. So The RTH view up, we're below that already. So, again, that could mean we may see some more down movement here. There you go. There's the sell. See, basically, I got stopped out to the tick, and then my target would have gotten hit. Now, this is the part of trading you gotta definitely be careful with. Now, you may think, oh, I gotta get back at the market. I gotta go and do something, just revenge trading. All I'm waiting for now is a pullback to the upside, and if we get a U-turn, we'll go short. So at this point, the market to me, all right, Terry, definitely enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, definitely. I'm almost done. I think there might be one more setup here to the downside I may want to take advantage of. But if it doesn't materialize, I'm just gonna be done for the day as well. But definitely, that's the key in trading. You gotta know when to stop. Whether you're winning or losing, you gotta know when to stop. So, like right now, I feel like I'm still in control of myself and my emotions. I'm not trying to get back at the market. And as long as the market you can see the market well, you're seeing it, you're in sync with the market, you can keep trading. But the minute you feel like, okay, now it's my emotions leading me, and that's when knowing yourself is very, very important. It's my emotions leading me, then it's time for you to just quit. Like right now, the bias have changed from the up to down. Now, all I'm waiting for, this is a support zone. So all I'm waiting for now is a pullback to, maybe if I can get a pullback to about 56, 57, then I get a U-turn, then we can try to go short here. You definitely gotta know what you're looking for. If it's not there, then you don't do anything. Because this market's gonna move up and down with what seems to be no rhyme or reason, but there's always something behind it, and that thing behind it we may never know. Most of the time we don't know because we're not the one moving the market. It's the big boys moving the market, but we just want to be able to trade alongside of them when they do move. So we need a pullback here for us to go short. Got a dark pink. All my oscillators are red, but it's just not prime yet. It's not ready yet. It's like you're cooking. It's like halfway done, half baked. It's not done yet. So for me to get long here, I need a pull back toward 56, 57, and then I may say to myself, okay, let's engage short. But we may not get the pullback either. So they hit that zone before and bounce. So, but the NQ selling off here, it's a very interesting thing. But it's going into a value gap, a fair value gap. So just gotta be careful here. ES, you out of the pivot. Definitely not selling here. We want it to go higher and then sell from there. Go higher, give me the U-turn, and we'll sell. So we definitely can get the pullback here. Geiger counter is going higher. So the market going higher from here, it's I think it's very probable. It's 11 o'clock Eastern time. Monday, December 2nd, 2024. So we'll stay here at the most another hour. We may end the stream earlier than 12, but see if we can get back to. There's a liquidity zone forming at 57, around 57, like I said. If we can get that to that level, if we get back to there, we may be interested in selling. But right now we're in between two liquidity zones. There's one at 48 and one at 57. So if we get back to 57, 56, 57, then we'd be interested in selling here. Now, taking a position in my book would be guessing, would be really kind of gambling, because we're right in the middle of the range for the day. You know, almost like close to the middle of the range at least. So nice pullback on the NQ. Definitely not prime yet, not ready yet for any decision here. Okay, we may not get the pullback towards 57. We may get some lower movement here too. And if that's the case, we're probably not gonna do anything. Just gonna have to wait for setups. Waiting is key in trading. You get paid to wait, not to trade. We are not traders, we are waiters. Okay, again, yes, so right out of pivot. This pivot point, if it breaks, then we can say if it breaks and come back, if we got a clean break to the downside here from this level here from 50, which is a pretty interesting number too. 50 is a very, very interesting number. So that's why we probably see a lot of buys and sell around it here. So if we break down, and come back to it and do this. So then we may say, hey, we may sell. But until then, and we have our NDT tool ready to go. Typically if I'm buying, I want to be buying on the up close. If I'm selling, I want to sell on a down close. Okay. And I have my ATM in place. And I want the type of order that I want it to be. It could be market or limit, but I like the stop limit. Cause stop orders, especially if I'm trading the NQ, you definitely get some slippage. And typically it's always going to come back to that level anyway. So here we're seeing some sellers getting aggressive here. So we may not get this pullback we wanted at 57. Again, we're playing around that Globex VWAP at 52. And we're below the VWAP, the RTH VWAP, which is at 55 and 3/4. So if we can get a pullback toward that, that would be really ideal. But to go short, but if not, we may not get it. Okay, will we get that pullback here? Looks like we are marching toward that. Let's see. Okay, we're 2.5 points, 2 points away from 57. So let's see how we react to that level. Now, an aggressive entry could be at 55 3/4 or 56. Just put a limit order here to go short, but I'd like to see the U-turn. You know, one of my mentors used to say, I want the market to prove it to me. Prove it that you're turning around, not me guessing that you're going to turn around at this level or that level. So it's a more conservative entry. I mean, you're going to get less trades. Also, you know, you're going to be able to enter the market at a price that is lower if you go short, which is not always the best, but you know at that point the market did turn around. It's not always going to win. It's not always going to make it a winner, but at least you following your plan. Your plan, my plan right now is to get a negative bar, probably go to 57 and turn around from there. 56, 57. So, but we may not get that either, because this market overall has been a bullish market. So let's see what happened here. So if he blows past 57, we know how the sellers are not there really to stop it. Okay. Looking at the order flow here, definitely some aggressive buying, as you can imagine. Just traded to 58, so yeah. If you had an order to go short here at 57, probably you're definitely down in the trade. That's why you wait. Okay. $56.25 could be a place to stop limit to go short here, but the NQ is at a pivot point, which is interesting.
Order submitted.
Oh, my I was muted. So I just placed an order to go short here at 56.25.
Order submitted.
We got fill. So let's see how it goes. Honestly, if we get a new high, if we go to 59 here, I think we may be in trouble. But I'm gonna keep my my emergency stop in place for now. Can probably reduce it to so 5.75 here. We're gonna go. For now, we're gonna keep our emergency stop in place. Oh, we're not gonna move it yet. Win, lose, or draw here. We're gonna be done trading for the day. Okay, this is not a good sign. Because of that, we may just give it 3 points instead of the regular 5 here. 59.75. 59.25 here. I'll move our stop down. Maybe 59.50. Yeah. Because here the stop is saying, hey, if we get to this level, we are done. We are not seeing the market right. We wrong. So let's get out. That's what the stop is there for. But now we see some selling coming in. So let's wait and see. The Geiger counter is turning red. And the selling pressure is getting back in here. We lost the Geiger counter. So let's see. Win, lose, or draw here. We gonna pack our toys and go home. NQ is an interesting position here too. Looks like if the NQ push down here, we may see a push down in the ES at the same time. But if we don't, somebody said something in the chat. Let's see. Tough day with no follow through. Definitely, it's a tough day. Mondays are usually, I tell people, Mondays is very tough to trade. It's like a plane taking off. They want to go south, but before they go south, they go north first and then turn around on you. So the market is trying to find its bearing today. That's why after this trade, regardless of the result, we'll be done trading for the day. Follow through. We can definitely get taken out here easily. Yeah. Market today, market like today tells you you have to just trade for another day here. Again, this trade doesn't work out. We'll close down the stream and we'll be back here tomorrow. And by the way, Thursday I will not be streaming on Thursday. I had a previous engagement 4 months ago that I need to be at. So I will not be trading on Thursday. This coming Thursday the 5th. So I'll be the stream will be not be going on Thursday. Just a heads up. Yeah, it's about to get taken out here. If I do, wish you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day here. I'm going to be indoors. It's so cold out here. I'll stay in. I got some other things I can work on while this cold spell goes away. Looks like it's going to be cold for the next, let's see, let me find out here. I'll look at my weather. Yeah, like tomorrow it'll be 22. The low will be 22 tomorrow. On Wednesday, we might get some snow, it looks like. No, some rain. Low will be 21. High will be 39. So we're definitely going to have some cold weather here. And we're seeing some push to the downside here. Let's see if it's gonna have any follow through. But we, this market is very indecisive. And if you look at the NQ middle at the bottom in the middle, it's very rangy, no direction. Well, if we survive this trade, that would be great. But if not, it's not the end of the world either. Yeah, that is cold, Terry. What's the temperature where you're at, Terry? All right, let's see if we can push down here. I think the sellers are present now. I mean, let's see if they can actually move the market to the downside here. 47. Oh, 47 Fahrenheit. Okay, 8 Celsius. Okay. Which is not beach weather, but it's definitely warmer than here. At the moment, it's about 34 Fahrenheit. Okay, we're up about a point, so I don't think it's the time yet. We're gonna wait until the ATM does what it does. If we get to that point where we can move our stuff to break even, we'll let it do it. Um, okay, and keep going lower. Let's see if the ES will start heading that way as well. No, doesn't want to. Again, win, lose or draw here. We're gonna go. We're gonna end the stream. Um, so definitely arranging at this point. Yeah, doesn't look good here. About a point away. So what we learned today is, Mondays. It's not that we learn. We confirm Mondays. It's a tough day to trade. So if we get taken out here, it'll be just fine. It'll be about 3 points, 2.25 to be exact. And that's where we'll be done. We'll be done for the day. We'll be done 3 points. And that'll be it. I think the sellers are coming in right now, but let's see if they can actually make a difference here. Or is it just yeah. Okay, let's see. I hit 59. Got 2 more ticks here. We'll be taken out. And we'll call it a day. Definitely ranging. All right, Terry. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your presence on the stream. Thank you for supporting it. Definitely see you tomorrow. I'm gonna let the market take me out here, but definitely this doesn't look like it's gonna be a winner. But you never know. But I'm gonna let the market take me out. I'm not gonna stick with my plan, which is my stop is at 59.50. The market goes up there and take me out. It's all fair. It's going fair. And let's just watch the trade and see how it goes. Okay, I'm still in this trade. That's two more ticks here. Will be taken out. This is definitely a slow grind. Looks like definitely this market today is testing our patience. Got to one tick away. Interesting thing is, hey, if we got to bother the downside here, say go below 57, will my stop survive? You know, like we already know here, new high here will be taken out. It's 11:35. It's getting late, in the morning session here. So it looks like we might get taken out here. And keep going higher, which it's not a good sign for a trade either. So let's see. 11:36. So let's see here. We think a couple more ticks to the upside here will be taken out of this trade. Now again, we're gonna learn in trading. One thing that we're gonna see is there's always ways to you're gonna have opportunities to learn, especially when you're losing, because this is usually what as a human being our brain works like. We're gonna remember the losses more than the winners. As I can see here,
Order canceled.
taken out, which is fine, because at this point the market looks like it wants to go higher, so we don't want to be in this trade anymore. That's why the stop was there for. Could we have taken out, basically close out the trade ourselves? Yes, we could, but again the stop was there for a reason. I didn't want to go and close out the trade out of fear, so we want to just stick with our plans and do what we said we're going to do. So with that said, thank you again for watching today. Today's Monday, December 2nd, 11:38. We're going to sign off for the day. Again, Thursday we will not be having a stream, but we'll be here tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, God willing. God bless. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.